Hello everyone, it's Christine back again for another Wine Wednesday. I hope everyone enjoyed Philip's video earlier today. So I just wanted to clarify one thing about his video. I just wanted to let everyone know that a loo roll is indeed toilet paper. We joke that we need to have a translator for Philip, but we love him and we love his accent and it makes everything sound better, so that's okay. I just wanted to clarify that. So today I thought that I would do a little info session on rosé wine. So I know all of us are eagerly awaiting warmer weather and patio weather. So I thought that it would be a perfect time to do some rosé tasting. So I feel that rosé has some common misconceptions surrounding it. So one of the most common comments that I get about rosé is, "Oh, I don't like rosé, it's too sweet." So rosé is more often than not dry, almost always dry. So white Zinfandel indeed is sweet, and that's kind of where the misconception comes from. White Zinfandel got very popular, so that's kind of why people think that rosé is sweet. The most popular and the most common type of rosé is dry. So you'll see in front of me, I have Whispering Angel, which is one of the top selling rosés in the world actually. It is from Provence. So I'm kind of partial to Provence rosés, which are always dry. They're crisp and acidic, and kind of everything you're looking for in a rosé. And that being said, so what are we looking for in a rosé? What should you be looking for in a rosé? So for me personally, I like crisp, acidic, balanced wines. I think that mostly goes for everyone. So that's really what you get in this glass here. Not that I'm necessarily, obviously Whispering Angel does not need any promoting, but that's the kind of wine that you're looking for. Something that's crisp and acidic, has those, strawberry notes, raspberry. But I find the reason why I drink rosé is that when I don't feel like a red wine, just because it's, too much, or I don't feel like a white wine because it's not enough, rosé is in the middle. So rosé has a ton of flavor, it has structure. Sometimes you can even have a little bit of tannic structure in a rosé. So it's right in the middle, and it's not red where, it's not refrigerated or not cool. I kind of feel like something refreshing, but something a little more than white. So that's what I go for in rosés. The other question that I get a lot is, how is rosé made? So, people might think that you mix red and white wine. That is not how it's done. That being said, it is made from red grapes. So rosé is made from red grapes. How they make red wine, if you don't know, essentially they press the grapes, they leave them on the skins, and the color gets extracted out of the skins, and it creates a red wine. For rosé wine, what they essentially do is they press, they leave it on the skins, and they extract partial color from the skins. So they leave it on just long enough to get a color similar to this, sometimes a little bit darker. So one of the things you want to consider when you're looking at the color of your wine, so a lot of people might think that a rosé wine that's darker than this, for example, is sweeter than this. That is not true. So the red grapes that were picked for that wine that might be a darker hue than this might have had thicker skins, darker colored skins. They might have left the juice on the skins longer so that it extracted more. That does not mean it will be sweeter. It does mean that it might have different flavor profiles than a wine that is, say, this color, the peach salmon color, versus something that's more your pink fuchsia hues. So that's just something to consider. This wine in particular, it's everything that you want in a rosé: crisp, acidic, a little bit of tannin. So that's kind of what you would expect out of a wine that's kind of this color. So the other question I get is, what do I drink rosé with? So, you have your rules for, Sauvignon Blanc, which goes with goat cheese, or, your cab that goes with steak. What does rosé go with? My answer to that is really anything, anything you want it to. It goes with a classic pairing for it would be tuna niçoise salad. Caprese salad would be great with a nice Provence rosé. You really can go in any direction you want. It goes really well with kind of your lighter proteins. I definitely, obviously wouldn't pair it with steak, but your turkey, pork, salmon, goes really well with seafood. snacks. You know, I'm sure we're doing a lot of snacking right now, so you know, hummus and chips and kind of all those flavors. It really is so versatile and such a great wine. So if you haven't tried rosé before and you think that's you know, something that you're missing in your cellar, definitely go in this direction. So I am partial to Provence Rosé. I love it. I think it's so consistent, and when you're, especially if you're buying from the LCBO, it's definitely a go-to. That being said, there are some spectacular rosés, especially from Niagara. So I'm a big proponent of Niagara wines. I think they're phenomenal. I think they're very similar to French wines, just in terms of latitude in the world. We are very similar to where France is, cooler climate. So I would definitely try that. The Triumph Cab Franc Organic Rosé from Southbrook is delicious. Malivore makes a great rosé. Definitely try some Niagara rosés, as they will certainly rival Provence. Not only Niagara, you really can make rosé anywhere in the world. So I hope that you enjoyed the session on rosé, and I hope that you will go try rosés from all over the world. Pick your favorites. Do not be discouraged by the hue in the bottle. Try everything. And I really hope that you enjoy some rosé wine and that you can enjoy some on the patio soon.